If I was doing the whole recruiting process all over again, here's what I would do. I'm the college soccer guy. I help you play college soccer. I'm going to pretend as if I'm a sophomore. So the first thing is I would take this process really seriously and go, hey, sophomore is exactly when you should begin. If you haven't already begun earlier, if I was thinking about beginning earlier, then I would have even more opportunities. But here I am as a sophomore, so I've got to start. Everyone always says pick your list of schools. Yes, there's a lot of truth to that. But you're going to be preparing in your head to be sending a very large email to many schools. So it's not to say that you shouldn't have your top 10 to 15 list, but you should also say to yourself, I'm gonna have my top to 10, 15, maybe even 25, where I'm gonna say something genuine, but I'm also gonna email a bunch of other schools because I don't know exactly what I want yet. I'm still getting to know the college soccer world. I don't know where I wanna live. I don't know what I wanna study. So I'm just gonna be open-minded. And I understand that in order to get more interest, having more interest from schools is really important. When I make my highlight video, obviously I'm going to have circles, but my intro page is going to be very short and concise. It's going to have my grad year, my GPA, one accolade, my club team, and my club level. That's all that's going to be on the front page. Then the very first minute of my video, even the very first 5 clips, are going to be the best soccer I can possibly think of. And if I have to double check with a coach to make sure that's the case, I will do that. Then I will make sure that video is not longer than 2 to 3 minutes. College coaches won't watch longer than that for the most part anyways. If I have more video, I will then make a second highlight video if I have it. If not, I will say screw highlight videos. I don't want any more highlight videos. I'm going to make every touch videos. So now before I've sent any emails, I've got a list. I've written out my genuine aspects. I have a highlight video. I have a second highlight video. And maybe I've even got an every touch video. The reason is we know these coaches are hopefully going to respond and they're going to want more information. And I don't want to have to delay them. I don't want to have to say, if they say, hey, we'd like more footage, I don't want to be like, okay, let me get back to you. And then I get back to them 3 weeks later. Now I've lost the momentum. You have to have the video as a piggy bank. So now I'm going to go send this mass email. And if you don't know already, I have this email proprietary system that allows me to send a mass email to every school in the country within 15 seconds from your own Gmail account, which is what would make all this very reasonable and very possible. Otherwise, it would take you so long you would not be able to do well in school. Then I am also going to email the D1s after I email the D3s, even though they cannot respond. And I'm going to email them first with the highlight video, but I'm going to change the template a little bit because I want to mention, hey, I know you can't respond to me. I just wanted to give you an update. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all those responses and I'm going to organize them as genuine, generic, follow-up, text message, make a note of the ID camps. Then I'm going to be able to lay out my whole schedule basically for say it's the fall, then it's the spring, and I'm kind of going to get an idea of which camps I'm going to go to, and I'm going to narrow that down that list. Then within about 3 to 6 months, instead of having 150 schools, I'm going to have about 50 to 75 schools that I'm going to really focus on. Then you can always expand the list if you have a showcase coming up or anything like that, but you're going to kind of narrow down the list until you have a list of 25 schools that really like you and you really like them. And it might be a little bit more one way or the other. Like some of those schools might like you more than you like them, but you're going to be nice to everybody because it's still early on.